comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
On the scene, I am the bride of the Shira Nui.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Check with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Takes a trip. Throws him. What's next? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Will this super art connect? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Slides and goes for the legs. Player one in trouble with no drive. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player one with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up?
Fight.
That's a counter. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Sets up the trap. There's a change of sides. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Breaks those shins. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Player one holding onto that corner ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Kimberly wins.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Easily escapes. There's a corner swing. Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jumper. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blocks the low heavy. Heats it up with a combo into super. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Can they turn this cage advantage into something? The throw misses. Player two has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. From low heavy to the low heavy connected? Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Nice counter. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Manages to block the jump-in attack. What'll happen here? Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Quick breather. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Gets the jump in. Sets up with the jump in. Blocks it. Okay, here we go. A real test of nerves here. Uses their drive gauge. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Hits them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Slides and goes for the legs. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. That was a solid anti-air. Blocks the jump in. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Burnout is triggered. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Going binomial theorem with a boosting scramble. Taking stock. Player one can't in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Changes the pace with an air to air. Combo with the target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one is maintaining, brushes that off and keeps going. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Now, can they finish the job? Sprints in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Jumps up. The Big Bang Kachosin comes out. Jumps in. Takes their legs out. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Calm down, right? And they create an opportunity for them. Goes out of sight. What's next? Overhead, but what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Not good enough.
Final round. Fight.
Tries to catch him out with the arc stick. The throw whips. Arc stick. Scrapping it out up close. Dashes, throws him. Quick breather. They're back into the corner. Hits him with a stopping bot. Vagabond forever elevator. Blocks it. Drive gauge gap here. The pace quickens after trading hits. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Bushin Ninja Star Stunt. This is how the Bushin Ryu roll. What's next? Finds the target. Stunned. They gotta get it. What a finish. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent hits them with a stop and bop. Sticks the combo. Combo with the target combo. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Box him with a target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Watch your head.
Throws them to negate them. Drive rush to keep it going. Scrapping it out up close. Going in. Player one will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Both fighters planning something KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Are these two gonna fight forever? They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Good anti-air. Well-timed corner switch. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Solid combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They trade hits, and now? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jump. Going in. Player one, they're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. Closing moments of the match. One hit, getting that execution, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Level 3 super! Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. Took him to the corner and a flash. Not drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Both fighters planning something? Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do now? This could lead to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Both sides getting ready. Chrysler, what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the sets up with the jump in. The throw whips. Both players look for something to work with, but neither blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What now? Can this drive bring them back? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Nailed it! What goes out of sight? Arc step! Anti-air in the clutch! Oh, putting the cherry on top! Blue Shade scramble! Yo, I saw this in Shibuya one night. Connects with the throw! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 2! Can't yo! Critical art now? Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it! It is over! Player 2! Straight up outplayed them! Talk about a David and Goliath situation! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Jump! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Player 1 chases him down. Throws him to negate the block. Alright, player 1 is just about out of drive after that. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The super art finds super art activated. Expect something big here. Oh, easy 10. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Both players with no drive in the tank. Knocked down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? The big bang Kachoshin comes out. They've been pushed into the wall and the KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both of them were ready for a throw. Knockdown and that's a counter. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. The overhead's good. Drops him from the air. Are we gonna see it? Gets him with a Euro step. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 has depleted, goes out of it. How did they anticipate that jump in? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open, solid anti-air. Picks up the counter. This is going to use the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2, drive rush, forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Player 2, oh, huge catch. Player 1 tries to act quickly but with the attack.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, this could really tip the scale. Player 2 is on the brink of this. How did they read that throw? Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 is in a bit. Oh, snipes! Throws! Oh, here we go. Vagabond forever elevator. Here comes a big combo. They gotta find something to bar. Are you kidding me? Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Meets them air to air. Sprints in. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Player 1 creates a good, saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Not shy with the grab. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws out a projectile. A quick breather. Player one, the corner throw ends it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
They're trading attacks. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Takes the champ. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Unfazed by the switch and block. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. What'll happen here? Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Taking up to Cloud 9. Dangerous range here. Going in. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 can't afford this. That combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Was looking for that jump attack. Checks him with a projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Grabs him. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Takes a trip, springs forward with the drive rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Burnout is triggered. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Going in, slides and goes for the getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. It's a good spot to use the super. Confirms the Bushin Ninja Star Stun. The damage and attack boost off this will really tip things in their favor. Player 1 need KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? There's a change of sight. What? Anti-air. Connects with medium. Goes out of sight. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this kick. Drops them. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Amazing. Bends the mirror and breaks the seal. Time for shenanigans. Oh, which turns out. Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Bushin Scramble. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. That was catch and catch, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a medium. Parries the projectile. The jump-in is denied. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 1 has the life lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What are they thinking here? Decides to go in with the target combo. And neither of them willing to back off. Can't tech the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is so snipes them out the air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? How will they take advantage? Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai. Bach heats it up with a combo into super. Going by Romeo Theorem with a Bushin Scramble. Now, making it Chokarakuchi with Kagero no Mai. How's this round going to develop? Manages to block the jump and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch and it will hit them with a stop and pop. The flames lit and Mod powered up again! Oh, here we go. Player 2, oh, snipe! Player 1, can't you bust it on? Is it gonna be over? Player 2 is in a very good spot. Doesn't take the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Loads up a shuriken bomb. Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Arc step. Player 1, more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Bushin Scramble. I saw this in Shibuya one night. Player 1, it's based out the low click. Vagabond forever elevated. Perfectly executed. That was catch as 10 can as you're gonna get in a fight. I don't even think they care that others called next. We're getting back into it. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive parry was successful. What's the play here? Still slugging it out here. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Decides to meet them in the air. Spends the gauge up super art activated. Expect something big here. Knockdown. Vagabond and sends them flying. Changes the pace with an air dare. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge experiencing burnout. Player 2 has the finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. Pokes with a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Holds out with the block. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. How will this impact things? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and burnout activate. Player 2 in dire straits with making it Chokarakuchi with Kagero no Mai. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Blocks it. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a come? Yo, critical art now? Ninja Star Cypher! Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu! Player 2! Oh, looks like mine's getting ready to go full flatline zone! Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully to spend the meter to throw on some massive damage. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Grabs them, knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Does a good drive rush to keep it going. Player 2, they've been pushed into the wall, gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player one didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player two needs to use the front of the corner here. Going in, they're going for the super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player two, a super art. Now, can they finish the job? Breaks that back row was huge. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Sets up with the jump in. Both fighters planning something. Drops them from the air. Player two overhead, but it won't work. Perfectly parries the impact. The flames lit and my power flatlines them. Player two faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sticks the combo. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Trips them up. Drive gauge finally recovers, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. Burnout is triggered. Picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Anti-air drops him. Gets the jump in. Going in. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Player two drops him to half, closing the gap. All the throw connects. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the low. Oh, looks like Mai's getting ready to go full anime. Amazing. Sets up with the jump, closes it out. Player two made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Well-timed command throw there. Solid combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Throws them to negate the block. Nails the anti-air. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Gets the counter hit throw. Experiencing burnout. Tries to catch him out with the arc stance. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Notch that slight doubt is all it took. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Both fighters planning something? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Genius read. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one, it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Knockdown and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? In there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Big counter. Deftly shuts out the jumper. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. That's some big juicy damage on that count, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO.
Round 2.
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. His Shoryu engine gives them this, hits them with a stopping bomb. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Going in, perfect KO. They were in full control there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knocked them out of the air. All in with a rush. Slides and goes for the legs. Target a super hard to show them what a PhD fighters can do for you. Ninja Star Cypher. Get ready to be plugged in for some new era